how are you? It's Jeanne Rehema here. I'm so glad you're here. How has your week been? How has your day been? Do you feel kind of low? Are you in this season where it kind of feels that you're losing friends, you're confused, you have so many conflicting thoughts in your head because the mindsets that served you in one season are starting to change and you don't know what to think anymore. You don't know what's right. You don't know what's happening. You literally do not know what your opinion is. And if that's you, be encouraged. So the other day I was on Instagram. Yeah. And I saw this plant on Instagram that it was in a pot. I don't know what kind of plant it was, but there was this plant, and the oldest of its leaves, the ones that were like on the outer circumference, so like those, it had layers of leaves. So the inner ones, then kind of like a spiral into the outer ones. So the outer plants that were closest to the soil inside the pot were starting to dry up and turn brown, and they were dying. But then at the center, it had this new tiny green, healthy looking leaves sprouting out. And I just remember seeing it and I was like, okay. Then now in prayer yesterday, the pot came back to mind and I was like, okay, hi pot. And there was basically 3 analogies. So that's the first one. Then there was also about clothing. So your clothes fit you in one season, like when you're 12 and then you're 13 and they don't fit. Or maybe that was you last month. It's okay. So there's your clothes can fit you in one season and then you outgrow them and then they no longer fit you. And when they don't fit you, there's no point. They're either, this is the thing in the event that they're larger, like smaller. You're larger, they're smaller. Whichever one makes you happy. If you like thinking they've shrunk, go you. If you are just real and you accept that maybe it's not the clothes and it's you, awesome too. whatever rocks your boat, yo. So the clothes, either it starts here, then it's here. If you're getting taller, then it's here, or it's, first it's loose and then suddenly it's so tight you can't even like lift your arm without it really cutting circulation in your arm, in your back. You can't move, and it's time for you to go and get a bigger size. And the third one was like a baby in the womb. 9 months, the baby is in the womb getting nourishment, feeling safe, emotional nourishment, physical nourishment, all kind of nourishment. The baby is safe there, hearing the mama's heartbeat, the digestive movements. It's just kind of cozy in there. It's warm, perfect temperature. But after 9 months, the womb can no longer hold the baby as it keeps growing, and it's time for the baby to come out into the world, grow, and glow, become a cute adult. There you go. And the thing is, when a potted plant, all these examples lead to the same thing. When a plant in a pot starts outgrowing its pot, so it's trying to get the roots, they've hit the bottom of the pot, it can't get lower anymore, and the pot is starting to become an inconducive home for the plant. What it does, it starts kind of killing the oldest leaves to sustain the new ones. So the oldest leaves are the ones which die. And basically in this scenario, you are the baby, you are the plant in the pot, and you're the person whose clothes don't fit. You might be in a season of your life where the place you called home for the longest time can no longer hold you. It's no longer your home. You're starting to outgrow it. You're outgrowing your friends. You're outgrowing your former mindsets. You're outgrowing things you used to do that made you happy, and now you're just like, what was I thinking? So this is just to encourage you. If you're in that place where, mindsets that served you no longer serve you, you once thought that people couldn't be trusted, and it was just you and Jesus, and I'm gonna trust nobody, I am me, lone wolf, we've got this. And now you're starting to feel a push towards community. You're starting to feel like, oh, okay, maybe I can trust people. I can't go through life by myself. Whatever your mindset is, whatever your circle of friends is, where you had so much fun with them, and suddenly the conversations just don't flow. It feels forced. It's kind of just awkward talking with them. There's nothing to talk about. You disagree on everything. The atmosphere just changed, and you don't know what happened. So be encouraged that you're in a place of growth, and that's a beautiful thing. It's difficult as you shed the old and embrace the new. It's difficult, but it's worth it. And the trick here is, don't get so caught up in what you're losing, you forget to see what you're sprouting up, what you're growing. You're more resilient, you're more patient, you see things differently, you're less bitter. Those things that you're losing and those things that you're gaining. And in this transition period, if you get so stuck on what you're losing or what you lost, and you don't embrace what's coming, you're going to be in a place of nakedness. So you will be in distress. So if your former clothes don't fit, but you don't want to get yourself some new clothes, what's going to happen? You're going to be ill-clothed at some point. Either you're walking around naked because your jeans couldn't come up and you're just wearing pajamas maybe, or the baby in the womb stays too long. There's that period of distress. So don't get so focused on what you've lost and you forget to focus on what is coming in. You can do this. God loves you. I'd really love to hear about your story if you are in this kind of season, and I'm praying for you that in all this, you see how your skin grows with you. Your skin will always stretch to the place where, you can't outgrow your skin. It will just stretch with you. No matter how big you get, how small you get, your skin will go with you and come with you. And it's my prayer for you that you're going to come in this lifetime to find your skin in terms of mindsets, in terms of people, community, friends, family, place of work, purpose, whatever it is, you're going to find your skin. That's my prayer for you. Whether it's one person, one purpose, one job, one business, whatever it is, one heart, one spirit, I pray that you're going to find your skin and that you're going to be encouraged to not focus so much on what is lost. God loves you. Go out, live for the audience of one, and just embrace that you're loved. Have a lovely day.